Welcome to Techin5, where you can get your tech news in 5 minutes. I'm Madeline.
And I'm Christina. This is your weekly download. Well, Madeline, here we are, episode 1 of Techin5. I'm really excited to kick this off with you. Yay! A lot of planning and ideas have come into this, and our intention is to help our viewers and followers stay in touch with what's happening in tech and software in the world in general, and then what Withum is doing and how we're helping our clients stay up to speed with all of these changes. Before we jump into, yeah, definitely, and lots to talk about.
Definitely.
Yes. Before we jump into so to speak, the meat of all of this, perhaps we should introduce ourselves and give an idea of what our background is.
Would you kick us off? Of course. So I'm the Alliance Manager for Withum. So I maintain our relationship with Microsoft. So I make sure they know what we're doing and vice versa. How about you? I know there's a ton going.
Yeah, so I'm on ERP and CRM projects. I work with our team that does software and technology modernization for, business enterprise and operations. So also, like you, sounds like staying a little busy there.
Very much so.
Yeah, but you mentioned Microsoft and being a partner, or the one who manages the relationship with Microsoft. I can imagine that covers a lot of territory. How about giving us an idea of what areas you touch into and what's hot in Microsoft right now?
For sure. Well, the buzzword right now is collaboration. It's all about how we can continue to do work in our new normal of working from home. It's how can we get our customers to work efficiently yet securely, because we're not in an office anymore. We can't necessarily give that folder physically to the desk next to us. So how can we make that happen? And using Microsoft Teams. And we've done this for a lot of different clients in different industries, which we'll talk about on future episodes about what we've actually done and how we can do it. How about you? ERP? That's got some trends going up in there.
Yeah, for sure. And I look forward to hearing about some of the things that we've been able to do in Microsoft. Just really impressive with the growth strategies and some of the initiatives going on right now. Yeah, so as you can imagine, business operations have been greatly changed this year with disruptions. I guess one of the easiest to speak about is supply chain. From sourcing materials, changes in geography from where we source our materials from, to actually how to manage the visibility through the supply chain of moving product and resources from one place to another. ERP also covers the area of e-commerce, which of course has been on everybody's forefront and consciousness this year, as we move away from brick and mortar stores into a more virtual environment and doing our shopping and transactions online. So so a lot of talk around that, from the infrastructure to support the volume to the cybersecurity to keep that data secure, and then of course how to get all of these different platforms to talk to each other efficiently.
I'm sure, and I think we're going to see a lot of overlap in the two things that we're talking about, our two expertise specifically.
Yeah, right. So you have infrastructure and a little bit of security in there as well, and then how to stay connected, plus all of the apps that are part of the Microsoft ecosystem, which collaboration, and then of course you can go all the way into the ERP side of Microsoft as well, talking about the Dynamics platform, and you got your Power BI, you got all of these great tools to work with your business efficiency tools and visibilities. That's awesome, and lots to talk about in that area. All of those subjects I think are pretty hot this year.
Oh, for sure. I think that's actually the truth. I think we're talking about collaboration. We're talking about these supply chain, but really everything is big. I mean, we've seen so much change in 2020 that it's just going to be, we're going to have a lot of really big hot topics going on.
For sure. So it looks like we might be running close to the end of our time for this episode. So we will be tuning in on episode 2, where we'll start to pick a topic and jump in and dig into it a little bit more. But in the meantime, I want to say thanks for tuning in and giving us a chance to bring you the tech news in 5 minutes or less. And Madeline?
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up on all these future episodes. Like I said, there's going to be lots of content, lots of cool things to hear about as we talk not only about the things that Withum can do in our offerings, but what's happening in the world. And we're going to see a lot of change in the next couple of months. So we look forward to sharing those episodes with you.
Yes, and if you have a special request, go ahead and add that in the comments. We'll be happy to address those as well.
Of course.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
All right. See you next time. Bye.